Hello, and welcome back everyone. Today, we're focusing on one of the most fundamental topics in English, talking about your day. Describing your routine is a perfect way to practice essential verbs, time expressions, and common phrases. This episode is designed specifically for beginners, so we'll go through the day step by step, using clear, simple language. Morning, the start of the day. The morning sets the tone for everything else. Let's talk about the very beginning. I usually wake up around 6 a.m. My alarm clock rings, and I usually hit the snooze button once or twice. Maybe I'm not a morning person. The first thing I do after the alarm is to get out of bed. I don't stay in bed for long. Then, I stretch a little to wake up my body. Next, I go to the bathroom. I use the toilet, and then I wash my face and brush my teeth. These are important morning routines. I like to feel fresh and clean. After that, I typically take a shower. A warm shower helps me wake up completely. Then, I dry off with a towel and get dressed. I put on my clothes for the day. Sometimes, I choose my clothes the night before to save time. Then, it's time for breakfast. Breakfast is my favorite meal. I usually go to the kitchen and make breakfast. I might make toast or cook some eggs. I always make a cup of coffee or brew some tea. While I'm eating breakfast, I usually check my phone. I read the news headlines and check my social media. I also quickly look at my emails to see if there is anything urgent. Once breakfast is finished, I clean the dishes and prepare for work or school. I pack my lunch if I brought food from home, and I pack my bag with my laptop, books, and necessary papers. I always double-check that I have my keys and my wallet. Daytime, work and activities. Now, it's daytime. This is usually the most productive part of the day. I leave the house around 8:30 a.m. My commute begins. How do you get to work or school? Do you drive, take the bus, take the train, or do you walk? I usually take the train. It's a busy ride, but it gives me time to read a book or listen to music. When I arrive at my office, I start my day. I greet my colleagues and then I turn on my computer. I check my schedule for the day and organize my tasks. My work involves a lot of time at the computer. I write emails, I read reports, and I attend meetings. Some days are very busy, with phone calls and presentations. Other days are quieter, and I focus on long-term projects. Around 1 p.m., it's time for lunch. Lunch is a necessary break. I often eat lunch with my coworkers in the break room, or sometimes I eat alone at my desk if I am very busy. We usually talk about everything except work during lunch. In the afternoon, I continue working. The afternoon can feel long, so I usually take a short break around 3 p.m. to get a coffee or just walk around the office. It helps me recharge. Evening, winding down and relaxation. Finally, the workday is over. It's time for the evening. I usually finish work around 5:30 p.m. I pack up my things and say goodbye to my colleagues. Then, I go home. My commute back home is usually shorter because I am very excited to relax. When I get home, I change my clothes immediately. I put on comfortable clothes, like pajamas or sweatpants. I like to unwind for a few minutes. I might sit on the sofa and listen to music or just do nothing. Then, I usually make dinner. I enjoy cooking, so I often prepare a healthy meal from scratch. Sometimes, if I've had a difficult day, I'll order food from a restaurant. After dinner, I clean the kitchen. I load the dishwasher or wash the dishes by hand. I like to have a clean kitchen before bed. The evening is for leisure time. This is when I do things I enjoy. I might watch a movie or binge a TV show. I also like to read a book or play video games. Sometimes I call my family or chat with my friends on the phone. Some evenings, I might go to the gym or take a walk outside. It's important to exercise and stay active. Nighttime, preparing for sleep. As the evening comes to an end, it's time to get ready for bed. I usually go to the bathroom one last time. I wash my face and brush my teeth. I also floss. I like to prepare for the next day before going to bed. I might choose my clothes for tomorrow or pack my lunch. Finally, I go to my bedroom. I get into bed and usually read for about 15 minutes. It helps me relax my mind. Then, I turn off the light and go to sleep. I try to get at least 8 hours of sleep so I can wake up refreshed and ready for a new day. Summary and practice. We've covered a complete day. Talking about your daily routine is the foundation of everyday conversation. Remember the key vocabulary and verbs we used. Wake up, get out of bed. Wash my face, brush my teeth, take a shower. Get dressed, put on pajamas. Make breakfast, eat lunch, make dinner. Go to work, go to school, go home. Attend meetings, work on projects. Relax, watch TV, read a book. Go to sleep. I encourage you to practice these phrases. Try describing your own day out loud. The more you practice, the easier it will become. Thanks for joining me today on Daily Life English. We'll be back soon with more essential English for everyday life. Until next time, keep practicing.